Okay, Alejandra. Thanks a lot. Thanks again for coming out and taking the time to visit us today. Yeah, I'm really excited about having an opportunity to visit with you and your family. Um, so, what motivated you guys to initiate a search for a new home? It's not like you're browsing at Walmart for something and decide, hey, I'll go ahead and take that. It takes something to something pretty strong to get somebody to even go pick up a flyer out of a yard of a house that's listed. So what is it that's motivating you to make that move?
Well, with the new baby, we
Mm-hmm.
have ran out of space. I had forgotten how much room you needed for a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in about 1,600 square feet right now, and it's horrible. Horrible.
Wow. So how old is the baby again?
8.5 months.
Wow. So did the search start before or after?
It kind of, when we found out we were pregnant, that's kind of when it began, but I just wasn't that serious. And really, to be quite honest with you, I'm a little nervous about this. So now that the baby's here and I dread
Mm-hmm.
being so tight, it's kind of got me, out in a hurry looking for more
So
space.
so describe a normal day with the four of you guys in that 1,600 square foot home.
Oh,
Just give me
goodness.
a little
Floor,
insight.
the floor is covered in toys between my 8-year-old and the baby. There's just no room. There's no game room. The kids don't even like to hang out in the rooms. They like to be in the family room. So
Mm-hmm.
my house is a mess. It's a
Mm-hmm.
mess. It's just horrible. Can't have people over because there's just crap everywhere.
So what do you envision? What is it? I mean, you say more space, more space. Is it more space in the family room, more space, more bedroom count? What is your goal? What is your ambition for more space?
Really, I think a 1.5 story would do the trick just because the kids can have their mess upstairs. I can
Mm-hmm.
have people over, don't have to worry about the entire floor covered in toys. So,
Mm-hmm.
really, ideally, I think a 1.5 story would be perfect. Now, I haven't been able to entertain. People don't want to come over to my house. One, it's super tight. I mean, it's a tiny little, it's like apartment living almost. So when people do come over, I mean, we're bumping into each other. So a good family room kitchen would be perfect. Now, here's my thing though. I'm in a very tight budget though, just because of the baby and the
Mm-hmm.
expenses that we have recently incurred. So I don't want to go over 300,000 if that's feasible.
Okay. Um, as far as the home site, uh, do you have a preference on that? Does it need to face a certain direction? Do you need extra garage space? Are you wanting to do a pool in the future?
No pool. I
Okay.
hate the maintenance, but I do want a good, decent backyard because, I want to get a trampoline and the
Yeah.
play set and such. Garage space would be awesome. However, that's not that important.
Okay. So, how has your search gone so far up to this point? Have you seen any other new builders, and what's your feedback on that?
I have. So we checked out that DR Horn community just down the road, and I really, really like one of their plans.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to check out your community before I pull the trigger there, but I just love that home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, so, what did you like about that one? What did you like about that home?
Really, the price. Location, I wasn't too crazy about, but I think I was willing to give it up for the price. The price was just awesome. I mean, it was $275 for 3,000 square feet. It had granite. It just had everything that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I'm kind of desperate at this point. So,
So your time frame. I mean, are you looking to have find something quickly, or do you have time to build? What is your
I'd rather not build, but we're open. Our house is paid off, so I don't have to worry about selling it. But I'm quite desperate. That house is super tiny, so I'm ready. I prefer inventory again, but I'm feasible.
Okay. Okay. I can understand, the tight quarters. I experienced kind of the same thing. Um, when we decided to make our move, um, we just had the one kid. We knew we were going to have another one, and so we kind of were ahead of the game. Got a little bit ahead of the game. But even then, even once we got into the house, it just kind of once you start filling it with kids more.
Mm-hmm.
The space just seems to shrink. So I definitely can identify with that, and definitely have a clear vision on what you guys what could potentially work for you here in this neighborhood. I do happen to have two completed inventory homes that are right below $300,000.
Perfect.
Yeah, both of which are 1.5 stories. One does have a 3-car tandem garage. Then I have another one that's about a month and a half, 2 months away from being completed. That would have the 3-car tandem as well. So 3 plans that could potentially work at the Bandera, the Covington, and the Hamilton. All 3 of which are 1.5 stories. They'll each have the large family room, the kitchen that you guys would like. Each of which would have the backyard space. 2 of the 3 would give the extra garage space. All of which would be in your price range. And so, if you guys have time, I'd love to take you guys out and we can go out and take a look. And throughout the process, feel free to ask me questions. Your feedback is very important. If for whatever reason we walk in one of the plans and you're just not feeling it, you don't like it, that's fine. Just let me know and we'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
I always know and understand that anytime that you guys don't like some of our plans, that we run the risk of losing you as potential customers. But our hope is that we help you ultimately find the right home for you guys. So if you have time, let's go out and take a look.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
All right.